Hi, green lovers! It's Tara, and today is March 19th, the first day of spring. Yay! It is a beautiful day. It has been raining every day practically for the past week or so, and so the soil is nice and moist, and the earth below it is also softened up quite a bit. As you know, in my previous videos, I've mentioned that I've got clay soil here in Zone 9B, the Bay Area, and I am trying to amend it by adding topsoil on top of it, along with fertilizer and all of that good stuff, worm castings, etc. But I wanted to show you what all I have done today. Sorry, I've been panning this camera over my 5 new raised beds, and this one in the middle here is what I set up today. It's an old ladder, a wooden ladder that I would not even try to use as a ladder anymore. It's gone really rickety and old, and I put some bamboo sticks around it as well and made my own trellis to support my bean plants. As you can see, I've planted a whole bunch of different types of beans here. They're mostly, actually no, they are all the pole variety of beans. I have got near the base of the ladder, I have got, let's see, these are rattlesnake beans. And then in the middle portion here, I have got what's called hyacinth beans. They're the purple variety, very commonly used in Indian cooking. It's known as papadi. But we typically use the green variety. This is the purple variety, and I'm excited to see how it grows. I think the plant's going to look really pretty. As you can see, the veins and the stem of the plant have this nice purple hue. So that is representative of the type of fruit it's going to produce. And over here in the corner, I've planted a navy bean or two. And then over here in the front, I have got some fava beans or broad beans. So just a really nice variety of beans that's going to grow in this middle bed here with this trellis that kind of looks like an arch. I really like it. And here, guys, is my tomato bed, my very first plantings of tomato out in the backyard this season. So I had started these all indoors around the 20th of January. I had up-potted them to little Dixie cup-like things around early March, and we're so ready to go in the yard and go in the ground. What I have done, just so you know, tomatoes should be planted very deep as you possibly can. So each plant here, I would say I planted a good 4 to 6 inches of the stem underground. I removed the lower 2 or 3 leaf branches, and then I just planted it all the way to the next branch. So the nice thing about doing that is tomatoes will grow roots wherever the stem touches the ground. So by burying it nice and deep, it will develop some nice roots all along the stem that's underground and give the plant some nice support. In addition to that, in the hole, as far as prep, I added some fertilizer, some compost, and some of my homegrown worm castings. So a few handfuls of each went into each hole. And the varieties of tomatoes that I've got going on here, I've got a couple of beefsteak tomatoes, I've got a Grape White, I have got a Dr. Wyche's, which is a beautiful yellow tomato, that large tomato that looks like a pumpkin. I grew it last year. I really, really liked it. In the middle, I've got a black Brandywine. Over there at the far end, another Dr. Wyche's. Over there at the corner, I've got a golden Jubilee, which is a beautiful yellow tomato. Not very large, but very tasty. This one's a cherry tomato. It's the only cherry tomato I've got in this bed. It's called Brad's Atomic Grape, and it's just from the pictures, it's just a very pretty tomato. Looks like it's got a lot of colors. I hear people have trouble growing it, so let's see how it does in my backyard. And then last but not least, another golden Jubilee over here in this corner. So that is my spring plantings for today, the first day of spring. Really excited to see how the garden grows this season.